The American Printing House for the Blind presents ENVISION II, Vision Enhancement Program using near magnification devices. Here are some scenes of ENVISION in action.
Is it my curtain call already? Well, let's see. Where do I start? Oh yes. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Emmy Brightfeather, also known as Emmy the Emu, because, well, I am Emu. Please don't confuse me with those sluggish ostriches. Heavens, they can't even speak English. And don't get me started on their table manners.
Emmy, get on the topic. You're supposed to talk about ENVISION.
Who, me? You're telling me, Emmy, your diva, your star, that I should be... Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. Dear friends, we are gathered here together to join you with information about my favorite topic, the ENVISION program. Yay! ENVISION II. Teaching skills for using handheld magnifiers by the American Printing House for the Blind. Oh, ENVISION is so cool. It has stories about my town, Emuville, and about my brothers, Ernest and Ethan and me. But don't just go off on your own to use ENVISION. Students like me will do better if you take a team approach. Here's one of my favorite people, Dr. Paul Byther, my optometrist. He is here to tell you why you need to use a team approach when using the ENVISION program.
Hi, I'm Dr. Paul Byther, a low vision optometrist in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I'd like to share with you some information regarding the ENVISION program, a curriculum that has been developed by the American Printing House for the Blind as a tool to help visually impaired children integrate the use of low vision devices into classroom and extracurricular activities. In order to achieve the best outcome for a visually impaired student, it is important that several key individuals work together as part of an eye care team. This group of individuals includes parents, teachers for the visually impaired, other classroom teachers, the low vision clinician, and the student. Parents and teachers can contribute to the process by offering observations regarding the student's performance in various settings, including situations when he functions well, and situations when the student appears to be having difficulty performing certain tasks. The low vision clinician will take careful measurements of the student's vision and make recommendations including prescription eyewear such as glasses or contact lenses and low vision devices such as magnifiers, monoculars, or special lighting requirements. The student will then work with the recommended devices with the assistance of teachers and parents to help him learn how to use them well and to reinforce techniques that he has learned in his training. And ideally, those who are working closely with the student in his school and home environment will communicate back with the low vision clinician to report successes or difficulties encountered with the recommended devices. The ENVISION program includes an array of low vision devices, including several magnifiers and monoculars. These are intended only for use in training students between the time that they have a low vision evaluation and the time that they receive the recommended prescriptive devices from the clinician. As soon as the student has received his recommended devices, any further training should be conducted with those devices. I would like to emphasize the necessity of having a low vision evaluation by an experienced low vision practitioner before beginning a training program. Each student's needs should be carefully assessed in a low vision evaluation in order to receive the optimum combination of eyewear and magnification devices for best visual function. No one should embark on using the ENVISION program materials prior to seeking such professional consultation.
It's important when using ENVISION to have a good working relationship with the low vision optometrist in your area, because your student should have had a low vision evaluation and recommendation for a magnifier before using the ENVISION program. Also, your optometrist can answer important questions like this. Hey, Dr. Barther, if the teacher thinks the recommended magnifier isn't working for a certain child, what would you do?
Yes, we might consider a different device, or we might consider having the student sit closer, or depending on the nature of the contrast of the materials that are being used, it might be necessary to suggest something different for the teacher to work with in presenting materials that would be easier for that student to see.
That's good advice, Dr. B. Thanks a bunch. Your student will do better if you and the optometrist talk to each other about your student's needs and progress. So please, do it for us. And while you're at it, build a good relationship with your classroom teacher, too. She can really help you out. Miss Strodman is guiding Daisy Lee in her practice with the magnifier. So now you've built great relationships with other members of your students' ENVISION team. It's time now to look inside the ENVISION II tote bag. Do you know what's in it? Let's talk about the tools provided with ENVISION II. So, okay, you've got your regular stuff like teacher's manuals. You see you've got the activity books. You've got information and referral forms. And what's this? Is this what I think it is? Ah! I don't believe it! An imposter! What the heck is she doing here? Brrr! There is only one Emmy, and that's me. Humph. Okay, now that we've cleared that up, how do you get started with ENVISION? First, meet with your student and fill out the student information sheet. Remember to smile, too. Once you are familiar with what your student needs, then there are other things to find out, such as, does your student know the care and keeping of the magnifier? Does he know how to hold it? Watch Miss Wright as she introduces the magnifier to my friend Andrew.
Soft cloth. We never want to use our shirt. We never want to use just toilet paper. We never want to use a tissue. We always want to use something very, very soft. And you're just going to take it, and without touching the glass, you're going to rub it off. Okay, do you think you can show me how to clean it? Good job, you didn't touch the glass. And you're rubbing it off. Great job. Cool. You know what? Emmy is so proud of you that she's going to teach you a little song to sing while you clean it. Rub, rub, rub our lens with a cloth so soft. Every time you see a smudge, wipe your lenses off. Good job.
Does your student understand the concept of in focus? It's important to teach in focus before beginning ENVISION II training.
This is a handheld magnifier, and we're going to do basically the same lesson that we did earlier. First of all, let me show you how to turn the light on. You just push this up, and do you see the light?
Yeah.
Okay, makes a difference. So you're going to start at the bottom of the page and put it flat on the page, and go ahead and move up to the middle and over to the left. Great. Okay, now that you have the ENVISION sign there underneath your magnifier, go ahead and lift the magnifier from the page until you can get it till it's focused easily.
Okay.
Is that? Do you like it out that far from the page, or a little bit closer?
It's like if I get closer, I just can't get it all in.
Okay. You don't need to get it all in. You just need to make sure that it's really clear and in focus.
Okay, right here.
Sometimes it helps if you get your eye a little bit closer to the. Great.
Okay, there.
Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and scan across the page like you did last time, straight across. Great. Okay. It's a little bit more difficult to control, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, you want it parallel with the page. Okay, go ahead and scan down to row 1. Perfect. Great.
You also want your student to learn how to navigate on this page.
With our friend Emmy. and she is going to show us how to use our magnifier to look at some different things on the page. And then you're going to tell me what the pictures say. So what I want you to do is I want you to grab your magnifier, and we're going to start by doing something called localizing. We're going to start at the bottom of the page, and then I want you to move your magnifier. Good, you turned on the light, that's great. I want you to move the magnifier from the middle of the bottom of the page and move it up, and then move it over to the left until you find Emmy. Now you want to scoot your head a little closer and be sure you're looking through the magnifier so you can see Emmy really well. Do you see her? Good job. Okay, now I want you to slide down just a little bit until you see the first row of pictures. Let me know when you find those.
Found it.
Okay, good. Now I want you to tell me what's in each of the pictures in the first row.
X-ray of somebody's hand.
Good.
A frog.
Uh-huh.
A mouth.
Good job.
Pencil.
Uh-huh.
Paperclip.
Wow, you know what? Emmy is so proud of you. Good job!
If your student needs motivation to learn to use his magnifiers, there are some really cool stories to stir up his
The
interest.
story about what happens when you don't clean your lens very well. Okay, Emmy the comic maker. Emmy smiled when she noticed that her English teacher, Mr. Beaker, was about to begin class. Mr. Beaker was a good teacher, and he always assigned projects that kept the emus interested. Well, class, Mr. Beaker announced, I think it's time we began a school newspaper. All the little emus, she thought she'd better learn fast, for she wanted to maintain her good grade in Mr. Beaker's class. Good job, giving me a high five. Here's your hand.
I just love how this story ends. Isn't Andrew a sweetie pie? Once you have your student's attention, you can start teaching him stuff. Here's Preston learning how to localize and scan.
Magnifier on this sheet, and we're going to follow the normal pattern. Start at the bottom, middle, go to the top middle. Go ahead and move the magnifier to the top middle, then over to the left. Great. And that's where you get started. And go ahead and just go across the page and get a good view of everything that's there. And then I'm going to ask you some questions and see if you can find a few items after you're all finished looking at it. Good job. You getting an idea of what that's all about?
Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty clear.
After your student learns to locate, you can use ENVISION II student activities to give him practice in scanning. Here are Miss Strudman and Preston working together.
Find it? Oh, you found it. You were right there. Great. See if you can find the tennis racket. Scan across. Great. Great. Very good.
These are the student activity sheets that come in the student activity binders in each ENVISION II program. They are scientifically designed to help you teach your student location, scanning, and tracing skills. They are also calibrated to give specific information to the low vision clinician. They are also made of durable plastic materials so your student can write on the sheets with a washable crayon.
Mean Gene is on the loose, and he's out to steal everybody's binoculars. And so we've got to go and warn all the other emus. Can you help me find the places so we can warn them? Okay, great. Okay, the first place that you all need to visit is you need to go to Emmy's house. It's where her mother and her father and her brothers all live, and you've got to warn them. So look through your magnifier and scan to find Emmy's house. I'll give you a hint. It's the only one with a yellow chimney.
There it is.
Great job. You found my house, Andrew. Wonderful.
Once Andrew learns how to scan, his teacher will teach him to trace.
Good job. Which one's the elementary school? Good. And where's the high school?
In the middle.
Yeah, the middle and high school. Good job. Okay, they've got to warn all the other animals. And she wants to go warn the kids that are playing soccer. So that would be the
Soccer place?
the soccer place, the soccer field. Good.
Because I remember it's right by hand elders.
Yep, it sure is. Did you find that when you were scanning?
Yep.
Good job. There it is. Yeah, you found it. Okay, now you're...
Your students can get so good at scanning and tracing that they can use these skills to read books.
Chris to join them, but had quickly declined the invitation. Okay, I'm having trouble. So
You need to move the magnets.
cool.
Practicing is really important. I hate to say it, but only by practice can a kid like me develop the skills to read fluently with a magnifier.
Picture of a toothbrush.
Okay.
Picture 2 is a picture of a sink with toothbrush near it.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is a picture of a towel hanging on a wall rack. Number 5 is a picture of the whole bathroom.
Once your student masters scanning and tracing, he can use those skills for complex tasks like studying maps.
About how many miles separate Berlin and Dresden? Berlin and Dresden. Here is our scale at the top. Can you find it? Great. And if you use that scale, you can do that good. You might have to use your fingers. You might have to.
Use my other hand. 'Cause I'm not-
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's about 100.
Okay, so it's closer to 100 miles using their scale.
Mhm.
All right. Good.
When your student has developed some skill with magnifiers, it's important to let him know he did well. That's why ENVISION has a certificate of completion to give to your student when he completes the ENVISION II training program. It is of utmost importance that when the student completes the ENVISION program, you, the teacher, send a report back to the clinician so he or she can see how the student is getting along with the recommended magnifier. By using the enclosed report to the clinician, you can give him the information he needs to finalize the prescription. That final step is so important. Here's Dr. Byther finalizing a prescription for Andrew. He really needs and uses the report from Andrew's teacher, Mrs. Wright.
And it appears he's still having some difficulty with some of his classroom's activity with his monocular. Is that...
some of the far distance.
Okay.
In addition to the ENVISION II program, the American Printing House for the Blind offers educators training in how to use the product. If your region needs training on the ENVISION program, please call the American Printing House for the Blind. That number is 800-223-1839. Ask to speak to Field Services, and if you're lucky, you'll get me, Emmy the Emu. Now go have fun with ENVISION and visit my hometown, Emuville, and all its lovely quirky folks. And don't forget your magnifier. Bye!
Hey, I am Emmy the Emu, and I know a thing or two, like how to use magnifiers, and I can use telescopes too. Hey, you may ask how I learned this stuff. No, it was not hard, no, it was not tough. I study with ENVISION, it's easy, that is true. I got smart with ENVISION, even if I'm an emu. I'm Emmy the Emu.
Starring Andrew Holyoke, student Preston Llewellyn, student Daisy Lee Summerlin, student Tessa Wright, classroom teacher Margot Stratman, TVI, Wendy Simmons, classroom teacher John Lord, principal. Special thanks to Maple Ridge Elementary School, Pendleton, Indiana, Hancock Middle School, Charlottesville, Indiana. Additional thanks to Paul Byther, OD, Indianapolis, Indiana. Emmy the Emu Puppet, voice characterization by Olivia Klotz, played by Sandy Baker. Emmy the Emu Song, written by Elaine Kitchell, performed by Madeline Grace Doherty. Script written by Elaine Kitchell. Produced by Sandy Baker, edited by Elaine Kitchell, Sandy Baker, Brian Doherty. Photography, videography, and sound by Alan Smithy. Additional thanks to Hancock South Madison Joint Services, Greenfield, Indiana. KFC, Greenfield, Indiana. Special thanks to the San Carlos Apache Nation.